Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks, and somebody sent me this JPEG picture of a compass. It is pretty cool, and I just stated in the last video I was playing around with it this morning, and kind of by chance I was actually doing what the other person was wanting. So we're going to draw this. This is the key factor in our drawing. I'm going to take the star tool and I'm going to make a four-sided star. I'm going to hit P and put it in the center of the page. Then I'm going to draw a second one, Control D, holding down the Shift key and bring that one in. Something like that. I don't know, I started drawing this. I don't know if I can reproduce it or not. Then I'm going to take a ellipse tool or the circle tool and hit P. I want to make it a little bit bigger. Maybe just a little bit bigger. And then I am going to take I got to remember how I did that. I think my inner star was bigger. Let's do that. Let's make this inner star, holding down the Shift key so it'll grow out. Hit P again just in case. And then let's try this. Let's try welding it. That didn't work. It kind of gives us the outside. Let's try back minus front. That didn't work. Let's try front minus back. That didn't work. Let's try simplify. That's close, but what you could do is do the boundary tool. And then I'm going to move the boundary out of the way. Then nudge the circle back over. Nudge my smaller star over. And I'm going to make it quite a bit smaller, so I'm going to hold down the Shift key. Let's take the virtual save and delete key and delete that, delete that, delete that, delete that. Now, this could possibly weld. Well, let's just do the boundary tool. Whoop, I didn't hit the boundary tool. There's the shape we wanted. So, let's put this in the center of the page. Let's blacken it in, just see what it looks like, and it's pretty much dead on. Let's back that up, and let's take these letters and let's fill them back in. I hollowed them out. And this is what's so nice about this when you make a compass. And if you get lucky, let's take the N and hit P and put it in the center of the page. Nudge up. So our nudge is a little bit high. Let's go back to P. Let's go, our nudge is 1. Let's make it 0.9. Nudge up, 1, 2. There we go. Hit the south, P, 1, 2. East, P, 1, 2. West, P for center of the page, and 1, 2. Now to make those look like this, we'll just take our font, our text, and left click, no fill, and right click. Left click, right click. I must have had something else grabbed. Left click, right click, and then fill in our shape with black. That'll give us that. And now you always need to remember to take away your outline. Then the easy part is just draw another circle, holding down the Control key, hit P and put it in the center of the page. Let's zoom in here a little bit. Let's hold down the shift key and bring it in slowly. Hit P. Something's not equal, but I didn't draw a perfect triangle at first or something, or first perfect four-sided star. We're going to make it black. And see, this is a little bit off between that. You can see it, but for the video, it's going to be good enough. I must not have made my star a perfect star because something's off. But you could eliminate that and make all that work by making this a thicker line. It's at 2 points. Let's make it 4 points. Let's go a little bit thicker, and this is a good deal. If you don't have a 6, you can type in 6. You do have a 6, it's just not typed in. That makes it look much better. Let's cursor this circle out of the way just to make it easier. Let's group this together, Control G, and let's cursor it, nudge it out of the way. Let's put this in the center of the page. And I counted, it looks like they're 10-degree increments, 2-point line. Go to where it says center, hold down the control button. We're going to make this line a little bit thinner. We're at 6 on the other line, we're going to go 2. We're going to make it black. These are just like ticks on a clock. Control D and make a duplicate of that line. Double click on it, get your rotation of the center. Rotate it 10 degrees. Control D. And see, every once in a while my laptop gets, so just Control D and make it 90 degrees. Your computer probably won't do that. Mine gets bogged down if I go too fast. 130, but we didn't make a duplicate. Control D. 120. 120. Control D. 140. And if I go slow enough, my laptop, I've got so much on the screen, but you get the idea. 180. 90, 200. So if I go a little bit slower, it'll do this. Your computer or your laptop probably will be able to just zip around. There you go. Control G and group this together. Hit this in the P with the center of the page, and there you have that compass. I personally, if I was going to engrave this, I don't know if I would do this reverse engraving. So you could have an outline, and that looks pretty cool right there. Take it away from a hairline of, let's say, 2 points, and actually have these letters, well, we got it grouped together. Ungroup all objects. I would take the fonts and not do a reverse engraving on this part. I would do it like this. And you could always hold down the shift key and click all 3 letters and fill them in with black. And then you could still take this item, and to get that cross looking thing, let's nudge it out of the way. That will look better. I think that'll look pretty good. Let's zoom in. We know what we could do instead of doing that. Let's take our shape that we just made, Control U to ungroup it. Let's cursor, let's just get the outline. Cursor it over. Group these together. Control G. And fill in this with black. Then we could cursor over or hit P and put it in the center of the page. I think that's going to look better than that reverse engraving. A lot of times when you do reverse engraving and your letters could break off or sand off. But that's one way to do it. Hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.